Yeah, this thing's on. All right. Everybody has a disclaimer. I have a disclaimer. Yeah, don't do what I do. Don't. If this is your choice in career path, don't. Stop now. If this is just for amusement, great. I'm amusing-ish. The other disclaimer is I've made 2 long videos with poor audio. But then I have to think, there was this feller, Michael, who changed, or didn't change, he painted the ceiling of some chapel, Sistine. Do you think he did it right away? Do you think he laid on his back and just nailed it? Like, oh, look at that. I'm just going to move on. I'm going to get it done in a year. No. Took him 4, maybe 6, I don't know, a long time. Like, who has that kind of perseverance now anyway? Not me. So thank you for enduring the first video. The second one that's to follow this intro is, I don't know, just as painfully long. But I say some stupid crap in it. And like I said, these are for me to put it back in, or your amusement. So after that, in video 3 and on, I found the microphone. So things are much better, and it clipped it to my hat, and it looks like I'm like a vlogger, if that's the right word for it. So pro. Okay? Thank you again. Enjoy the video. Video 2. As David Attenborough would say, we've moved on to some animals down in the Galapagos. I don't know. We gotta start afresh. This is where we need to think to remove. And I think I got a little excited when I removed the belt off the generator because it holds the fan. When it holds the fan, it keeps the fan from turning as I undo the bolts in the front. And I thought, well, wait, there's hinges on the front. I gotta stop this handsome track thing. Hold on. Let's see if I can. Yeah. Here we go. Like, somebody tell me how to use this. There. So, along the side, you'll see there's some bolts. There's hinges. But I think it leaves the fan, the radiator in place. So we're going to get on that. So I don't know where you want to watch from. If you want to watch it all, that's up to you, entirely up to you. That's not bad. We'll turn his little beak. But on my good side, most of the bolts that hold a body on a WIllys are 1/2 inch and loose from factory. Except that one. That one's not loose. Now, normally I would use a device that would spin it off very quickly. But since do you hear the sound of my voice? Bet you that nutsert's gonna fall out. Oh, please do. You either hear the sound of my voice or the sound of tools. And since I haven't figured out how to wear the microphone as of yet, it came in the little kit. He gave me. I was like, I don't know what this does. So I just don't. I don't have the capacity mentally. Oh, I don't think we can get on that one from there. I'll have to get it from top side. Once again, excuse the camera angle. Yep, we undo her from up here. This does not look like a 73-year-old bolt though. It looks like somebody, it's not me, has swapped that out. To keep them all together. I find that's the hardest part when I'm working on something, because I just start throwing everything in a bin, which what you shouldn't really do. You watch all these guys on the internet. There I am. And they have these fancy trays that they get from Mac Tools or Snap-on or Temu. They're trying to save money. And they put all the bolts in a nice little tray. Me, I randomly put them anywhere. I don't really. Oh, look at that, starting. Well, I guess you didn't need to take them right out. Well, we learned something together. Holy crap, look at that. Oh, I better get something down there so it doesn't scratch the paint. Don't scratch this thing enough. Oh, that's fun. Well, that doesn't make it get any... why was I thinking that would get me? Rat access. Well, it doesn't. It's just cool. Well, shoot. I've had this rod out here before, too. Oh, there's giant bolts underneath. Yep. So if you yourself are working now the thing's in the way, I'm going back up with it. That's just stupid. What was the point of that anyway? Like, why would you need to fold that down? You're in a war scenario. You get chased down. Once again, you know, we gotta use the same scenario. Chased down by the Germans, and then oh, Dad, I'm gonna regret that. Oh yeah. Sure. You know what we're gonna have to do? We're just gonna have to get a bungee cord for you. Oh, there you go. Nope. Yep. Nope. Yep. Nope. There's a scratch. Close enough. Let's see what size. Now, if this fits, that's just a minute going. No, it didn't. I know you were all hoping that I'd be able to just magically guess the right bolt. But I don't always. Back to the... It's because it's a gift, more than a gift. So, so where we left off with the sea turtles and millennials, I think we're gonna have to revisit that. Where's the other one? Can't just have one. Oh, you can't get any on it. Well, it doesn't make it any better, does it? Means you're gonna have to open up. Once again, not showing you the toolbox tour, just cause. Oh, it's the steering. Oh, right. I just turn it. I could get at that. Oh, whatever. Then I'd have to get up. I already grabbed the boosting device. I can't remember. It's often why you see me with ice grips or left-handed metric adjustables. A left-handed metric, it's like this. Right-handed, left-handed. All. Don't think many of you know what an all's for. So when you're trying to locate something, you got it, you get the bolt over here doesn't line up, and you got one over it. You fire it in there and you twist it over without murdering the body. True story. Oh, it's just, and then there's that too. I never did tighten that when I first worked on it, so that should just pop right out. See if we can lift this rod a bit. Good thing I don't have to hold a camera. And there's our bolt. Alright now. Find out later. At least you didn't drop into the oil. I was smart enough to move the oil bucket. So sorry you missed that. There's a frog in my throat today. Big juicy hardware. Oh, I know where that should go. That'll be there for months. Because I don't care. I'll just know magically how to I don't think it's going to clear the fan, which means I got to take the fan off, which, like I said before, I undid the belts. Oh, that's going to be miserable. This could be a cuss. I can move you over here. I think that's funner. And funner is a word, by the way, if any of you are trying to correct me. Because my grasp of the English language is better than our Prime Minister's. He says and ah a lot. We find that endearing. Nope. Makes him sound like an idiot. That's all the political talk we're going to get today. Nothing about feeding the hungry, supporting something somewhere else. Oh, I sure wish I could Do you see the conundrum we're in? I should have a little pin in it. There we go. You know where I'm going to put those? Somewhere else. So they're harder to find. This keeps the grill from, or no, the rad from doing that. So, oh, that's what we can do. We're going to fold it down and regret it every minute we can. And then I wonder if you can just lift the rad out. Oh, come on. No, please, maybe. There's this fan shroud. Look, watch. See this spinner? Called a shroud. Radiator. Conflict. There's always conflict. There must be a way. They would have thought of this. They would have said, holy crap. There's Germans coming. There's all sorts of things. What are we going to do? Gotta change that rad fast. I'm telling you right now, you would have been shot up already if it was my job. Oh yeah. Lots of pain and suffering. Oh, they have these rods too that stick in the rad. They just pop out somehow. Hopefully. We'll see those later. Oh, that's just how. What fool thought of those? Huh. See if we get a bigger device. Start whooping on them. Hang on. That's the other part of the garage that you haven't seen. That's where I hide other tools. More toolboxes and more things. I think if we just, okay, plug your ears. Nope, it didn't break loose. Oh, that's one. Oh, you're gonna be right there, bird's eye view, but different. You're gonna get the, where's the other rod? Oh, it's right there. Oh, that's gonna be trickier. But yeah, that was loud. If you're wearing headphones because you've been playing Xbox all morning. Stunts your growth. This is the rod I was talking about. No idea why. It hooks into the motor mount. But look at that rad. That is definitely like a 60s song, Free as a Bird. But still, there's two studs on the bottom that are really hanging on. Now it's going even further forward. Oh! Oh, wouldn't that be nice? Or I could just undo these. I think it's out of the way far enough. That's some action for you anyway. You want to watch that. Again, come to the other side of the. I wonder if they're 3/8 or maybe 7/16. Hold on. 7/16. We're going to get a more aggressive tool. Hang on. Just because using small sockets, albeit it makes my hands look tremendously large, which they are. They're just absolutely ridiculous. My feet are big, and these things, I don't know. They just don't. You'll never see me work on a Japanese car, because I can assure you, I never would be able to. Oh, I'm going to put you over there. So why not just put it, and then we'll mix them up a little so we'll figure them out later. Look how easy those come out. It's like a Datsun 210. Not my first car. Don't think I've ever owned a Honda. Nope. Bunch of Volkswagen diesels. 86 CJ7. I think I got that when I was around 1990, 91. Don't let it date me, but I am vintage. We could put that in the bin, but there's delicate things in the bin. So now, we should be able to remove the water pump. Pulley? Nope. Pulley will come off. A couple of the belts. What were we talking about? I'm going to show you a picture of my first Jeep. Bear with me. It's on the wall over here. Also, because I didn't even know it at that age, I had a problem with finding old things and making them better again. So check this out. Look at that boat. Oh yeah, that's me. Oh yeah, that's good looking. I aged well though, like George Clooney. That boat was a 1950 or 50 something Chrysler. I found it. And I said, man, that is going to get me the ladies. All you need is a super sweet boat. Oh, rat out. Super sweet boat. That was lacking one thing. Wasn't as handsome as most fellers. My awkward years, I would have to say, were from being a red hair, glasses. I did have braces because you can see now they're lovely-ish. Awkward years. I think I was queued up until 4. Pretty much, yep. From then, all the way to now. Actually, no. There's one good picture. I think I had one. I was right around 20, maybe 21. And I had a good hair month. That's it. 1. Where's my half inch? Oh. It was 20 or 21. That's a black and white photo circulating. You'll never find it on the internet. And it basically, I bet you if I take this off, a lot of fuel is going to come out. Hold on. Stand by. Nobody likes it. Oh, no, not so bad. Excellent. That's a shocker. Usually the place smells a fair bit like the Exxon Valdez. Once again, you'll have to leave, or all those are running multiple phones. Look up what the Exxon Valdez was. It's just some boat that did something up in Alaska, and I think it made those fellers at Procter & Gamble or whoever owns Dove pretty famous, because there was about 1,000 people that wandered up there, and they started washing down ducks and all these things that were partying in the oil. I don't think they had much of a choice, but they did it anyway. So some guy says, hey, this dish soap works miracles on baby geeses. So we were going through my awkward years, weren't we? That's what happens when you work on vehicles all alone and start randomly talking to people on the internet. Shouldn't even be doing this. I should be playing Call of Duty. There's a whack of 14-year-old kids out there that need their arse shot off on Call of Duty 6. And I kind of find that terribly amusing. Well, if I take that off, that's definitely the leak oil. I'm going to take it off. This is the PCV breathing system that goes into the side of the engine. Guessed wrong on that one. You don't want to have a good laugh now. I don't know what size it is. Hold on. Half. True story. So, from then on, I didn't age so well. I was slender. A little less slender now, but hey, when you're in your 50s, PCV. Can't complain. I eat a lot of chips. I drink a lot of coffee. No, well, less coffee than I used to. I think there was a video before when I was hanging out with McKinnon at the shop one day. And he had a picture and a video of me with about 12 coffee cups on my desk. We won't mention their name because I boycotted them. I just found better coffee. It's going to sound horrible when I say it too. It's not Starbucks. We're going to put you over here for a minute. Well, yeah, Starbucks grounds. But sometimes I just like up here in Canada, it's called Second Cup. Yep. It's pretty good coffee. Let's see if you can see me. Actually, I bet you probably want to watch what I'm doing. What are you thinking? I already said I was goofy looking. We don't need to prove it with an endless video of me being goofy looking. Let's point your little head down. I'm sure that gimbal's going to just explode. And it's going to say, please stop manhandling my head. Whatever. Get over it. So maybe in the next video, because I don't think this is going to be as long as the other one. The other one was so painful. There was so much us, all four of you, that I didn't know what to do. I just kept talking away about macaws and what do you call them, sea turtles that have a bit of an issue when it comes to ramming in straws up their nose. I'm sure I could be canceled for that. Here's another wire or hose. But you can't cancel somebody that isn't somebody. Oh yeah. Oh, the meat hooks couldn't do it. Alright, you remember this tool. Left-handed, right-handed. Ambidextrous, I am. Just took a wee crack. This is the distribulator, by the way, that's waterproof. Just connect the one wire on this giant connector. Out she goes. Let her dangle down there. There's probably a bolt. Let's do a little feel up. Oh, what size are you, honey? Oh, I think it's 7/16. Let's try it and see if we guessed right. Oh, of course we did. Goes by the size of my fingers. When they're a certain size and they fondle a... Oh, we still gotta get that out of the way, don't we? Hey, with that thing tilted down though, that'll be easy. We'll get to that in a minute. You can hang out with me with that one. As much as this is probably just I don't know. I'd understand if you went to the Baywatch series and you're binging that, because it's a hell of a lot better than watching me. The sheer ladies. Well, no, the ladies. You look at Mr. Hasselhoff. I think he was German, hence the name. Not a bad looking guy. Later on, went to drive around in a cool black car named Kit. Oh, I'm really dating myself. Oh, can you just hang on right to the bitter end? Thank you. That's what I like about a bolt. You just never let go. This is what makes these automotive videos exciting. You know, you're working on, this is just the gateway. I'm gonna show you some stuff I'm gonna start working on. I even have old videos I used to record myself for. So I thought maybe one day there'll be a time capsule, and then they'll find this video log. Oh, distributor, look at the size of that thing. That's all waterproof. All the crud's inside. This is like a rotor. There's electrodes and things and the little rotor down in there, and then that's how you adjust the points, because it's got points. And once again, I can't tell you, how did they win the war? This can go in the bin because that's sacred. Now back to David Hasselhoff. Tell me that guy hasn't had a career. I think he was on this bolt in the top. Why is it? Who puts a bolt there? Who? Follow me around. I don't know. It feels enormous though, whatever it is. I can't even see it with my 300-year-old eyes. Nope, can't get at you. Well, we're just going to leave you then. We'll just undo this giant. Oh, isn't that convenient? I just put my hands on that and it fits the nut. What are the odds? This generator, there are some keyboard warriors out there. No offense. I get it. Some people have jobs where they don't use their hands or their arms. That, hold on, can't even see it. Yep, that. So hard to look into this and see what we're doing. That's very heavy. I can't even tell you why. You're going to just watch right there. This is the most exciting. This is the stupidest view ever. You can go back here because the grill's down. You can see me now. We're going to adjust your little head. Hi. Right. Oh, maybe hit the zoom button. Oh, that's so fun. And then I should have back to the toolbox. Oh, look at that baby little. That's nice. It's either the wrong size or I got the right size. It's one or the other. You know when it's time to go home. I am home. Is when you're guessing wrong. Never looks like that Matt Armstrong guy ever guesses wrong. Never. Maybe back when he was working out of his driveway or something. I never want to be famous like Matt Armstrong or anyone for that matter, because, well, then you can't go anywhere. Imagine if you couldn't go to the mall. Can't even see myself working. I'm the most important part of the show. Oh. I mean, it'd be neat. But I bet you when Matt Armstrong goes to the local mall, everybody's like, oh, hey, Matt, can you sign my boxer shorts? Or can you sign my Craftsman wrench? Betcha. There's me. I'd like to remain anonymous and unknown to the world. This is why I have a YouTube channel with hardly any followers. Because I think it's I don't know why I'm doing this. It's surprisingly long, this bolt. Did I mention there's two? Yep. Oh, there's one. Please come. There it is. I'll show you. Look at that thing. No mistaking where that goes. Later. And then I decided we need another one. Yep. There we go. If I had a scale in here, I don't normally have a scale around because I have been the same weight for the last 10 years. Any of you guys want to guess? You can put in the comments if that's the excitement for the day. Guess Howard's weight. Closest one wins nothing because I have nothing to give. Maybe when I get to 200 followers. I don't know if that's when YouTube starts to pay. Then I can offer up all sorts of merch. There won't be sweatshirts, there won't be... Oh, this is just silly. Kill me now. The merch will be broken wrenches. Maybe a lock of hair. I'm planning on shaving. I need my mustache back. I don't feel so manly. I mean, this is warm. When you ride with your window down, it's kind of nice. I'll admit to that. Because it's like a covering. I'm fairly furry due to my lineage. Which you two can guess that in the comments. But if not, I don't really care. Follow me. Tap subscribe. What else did I say? I don't know. Tell you, that starter looks just about as ignorant to take out as this generator. For those of you who've gone to the refrigerator right now, I would completely understand. This is, I think some of the guys on YouTube, they do this kind of stuff while no one's looking. Oh, come on. What a sinful thing you... Oh, scratch.
too. My manicure is just gonna be livid. Seriously. How not to take a motor out. Hey Howard, don't you have a whole selection of electric or cordless air ratchets and all sorts of things? Sure do. Excuse me. Wouldn't that have bolted out an hour ago? Sure woulda. I'm wondering how I should film these. Would you rather see some... Okay, I can't. There must be something that's making this just stay like that. Oh, sure it is. Why don't I just take that and a striking device, as some would call it, a Tony Harding. That was mine before Derek, by the way. Oh, I could have turned on all day and that wouldn't have come out. See? That's what we're willing to do. Holy, I kid you not. This thing is probably 45, 50 pounds. And we'll put you right there. I don't want to mistake you for anything. Alright, get that loose with my currently right-handed adjustable. Wow. At one point, that was really threaded in there. I don't feel like I just don't want to. We'll take the ridiculous oil filter off. Which, if any of you knew how that works, you'd just laugh. It's kind of daft. All these have to come off. And somewhere underneath, it goes back to bottom of the timing case, probably. Where are you? I'm sure it's somewhere you can't get at, because that would be handy. Yep. It would appear that's in a fairly secret place. It looks like our fuel delivery system, which I'm sure is going to, it needs to be off first. So bear with me as I do that as well. It's fun, isn't it? The whole thing's going to go off, aren't you? Why? You don't have to do that. This is where you question why you made these life choices. I mean, the pay's no good. Good. When's I look at it? If you could measure mental anguish versus accomplishments, I think you'd find it's just the equivalent of working for $9 an hour. I'd be fine with that. I'd be fine with, so this is going to be another random hose. I have no idea. I bet so many out of the way. There's another one. Oh, that's just coming out of the pipe. I don't even care anymore. You can just stay right there. Bend you. Break it at some point. And then we're going to try and take that fuel pump out as well. You want a better view? Oh, I certainly do, Howard. I think this is the best video you've ever done. Nope. It's that guy right there. Just goofy bolt and a goofy bolt. What size are they? Let's try it with our finger. Feels 9/16-ish. Let's see what we got on. I don't think that's what we have on here, but we're going to try it anyway. Oh, look at that. Isn't that a magic? Just a miracle. See? The pump. The rest we might be able to do by hand. Can't see the other one, so we'll use the force. There it is. We can see these bolts. I have no idea why they came up with something like that. Oh, you gotta love the audio on that, eh? There you are. Let's try get you out by hand. The rest of the way. Oh, come on. Yeah, it's your daddy. Oh. Why? Do we still have to? Well, I guess we are. Those of you that were rooting for me, thank you. Oh, forgot about that. Careful. That's the hand pump primer. Right there, that handle. Can you see it? Yep, sure you can. Like you care. You get in your car and you hear a little whiz in the back. It's your electric fuel pump. This is a completely rebuildable unit. That is just offering up a fair bit of resistance. And every time I bump it, it pumps fuel onto my hands. Why? There, hang out there. Can you hang out there? Will you fall? I don't really care. I'll get another one. Right now. Nope, you don't want to stay there. Gimbal warning. Whatever. Gimbal warning. That's so. What I enjoy most about today's fuel is ethanol. Because it burns. Oh, look at that. Just pee everywhere. Come on. Gotta be soon. Like, how many threads do you need to hold on a fuel pump? It would appear a lot. Oh, there. We may have a personal victory here, people. Oh, no. Well, keep spitting her out. This is the kind of stuff you don't want on a film. People would be like, what kind of amateur night idiot hour was in Howard's garage? I'll tell you right now. Oh, there. What an abomination. That's a fuel pump, 152. I'll let it leak over here in the smoking section. Because that's what we do. There we go. Dry my fingers so I can manhandle my gimbal again. That didn't come out right. So listen. There's some things I probably have to do underneath it. Other bolts and things. So I'm not sure if you guys want to be under there with me. I certainly don't want to be under it. Oh, we can still take off the that. And there's where our line goes. Like I was thinking, hiding underneath. Yep, that's what they did. Look, they hid it way down there. That's the oil return line for the spinny oil filter that most people do a conversion on because it doesn't actually filter well. Not worth a hoot anyway. So, whatever size that is. Any guesses? Anyone? Any? 3/4? I could make it work. I guess you're wrong. Probably an 18 then. Well, it wouldn't be an 18. Probably be equivalent to something else in the real world. 16ths or something like that. Oh, and then we get out the arm twister. Again, toolbox tour, not happening, not yet. We have to be closer before we do that. Oh yeah. These are actually head bolts. Very common in these to crack their cylinder heads. I'm hoping that's not what happened because this is the numbers matching. Once it gets hot tanked, it'll get all cleaned up and then it'll get repainted This is where knuckles get hurt. Oh yeah, there it goes. Like how bad? Like, do you really need an oil filter housing to be held on with head bolts? It's like somebody's gonna run away with it. I bet you that whole thing's turning. That would be wonderful if it is. That's what I'd really like. The whole head bolt coming with the stud. Sorry, I won't sing during the video because I never had a singing voice. Anybody? A lot of people think they do, though. A lot of people think they can sing. I know I can't. So I think it's best we keep that to a minimum. Oh please, here it comes. Yay! I wonder how David Attenborough is doing right now. I have the rage. For those of you who remember David Attenborough, I have about the same rage level. When things didn't go right, David let you know. He did. If once again you gotta leave my video to figure out who David Attenborough is, I'm fine with that. I really am. I could spoil it for you, but then you wouldn't have anything to do later, which is look up who David Attenborough is. What else holds it there? I don't need to take that off. What's this? Does that fit? Yeah. Because really all I'm doing right now is just running around. I'm doing everything that this fits. It looks like it fits the oil filler. Also holds on the hoodly-doo. For the moment, we're going to reattach that because, well, I don't really know. I just feel better about it. Well, can't see the hole because, oh, it's threaded right into there. That's why. Well, I guess you're not. Hopefully that wasn't fragile. Yep. Well, we're going to put that bolt with that. And that is just about it. I don't think I can deal with this any longer. It's starting to hurt my feelings. That and I can't see anything. So, I still haven't decided whether I'm going to put these videos on YouTube yet. Thinking about it. Not sure. I know Pete would be sour on me. Because he's like, hey, that's why I gave you the camera. I don't always see the lighting and everything. I was supposed to set this garage up like a studio. He's thoroughly disappointed in me. But, oh hi, what am I doing? Does anybody know what I'm doing? No? Now you do. I can't believe how hot that little thing gets. This is an oil line, so I'm sure that'll have oil in it, and that'll leave another puddle underneath. Come on, there, meat hooks. All brass fittings. So what was undo? Much like an earlier Volkswagen. I used to do clutches in those almost for fun. You'd be driving around, and you think the world is yours, your oyster and everything. And all of a sudden, RPM would go up, and everything else, you'd stop moving. Of course, this one doesn't want to come off. Well, that's bad. That's bad news, we'd have to say. Bad news because this location makes it very difficult. And somebody has done bad things to that. When I say bad things, at some point, somebody has had a sized wrench that is not quite the right size. And so when they do things like that, it was not me this time. I normally admit to that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to get a fancy wrench. Be right back. It's called a line wrench, for those of you who care. I'm coming back, I promise. 15, that line wrench. And there goes another. Now you can hear the two watches open and closing and you're like, whoa, what's he doing over there? Yep, that's what he's doing. He's going through first. That was bad. It is. Where's my other ones? Almost wish they just had one giant car. Oh, there they are. Those are sacred. Come here, sweetie. So, line wrench. See the difference? When you have something as problematic as I'm doing right now, you just hope that when you sneak that over, because it holds it. If you had seen my face, because that cracked loose, you just said, why? That face was right there. You know why I bought all those wrenches back in the day, Howard? For just that one. Just that. So I'd be able to undo a fastener that somebody else had done horrible things to. Now we're going to do this fun thing is we spin it all together as we take it off. There's other super professional people to do because I'm too lazy to take the bracket off because, oh, there's the oil. I just don't want to. I want to keep it together as one abomination. Off you get. Come on, sweets. You can see people have done bad things to that. Yep, that's all I got. Put that in the pile. What do you see that's left? Personally, I think we got to deal with that. Right there. That's a starter. The fun thing about a starter like this is it's a plunger unit. Hold on. It's Howard. Show me more. I'm so interested. What the? I kid you not. Do you know how long I've been looking for you? Huh. Wow. Mm-hmm. It's true. That is not set up. Wow. It's probably seized. Nope. You heard that, right? I almost feel like calling it now. That's like for celebration purposes. That thing right there is ridiculously heavy. Oh yeah. So how are we gonna get you out? Look at all the power cables that go to it. It's a good thing I'm making this video. It's not for you, once again. It's for me. Because we got a few. So yeah, this is right. That was loose. Didn't do that. So for those of you who don't know, here's a fun fact. These have 2 batteries. Will I remember where everything goes? Nope. One was right. One was here. And the other is in the firewall. Should zip tie those together and put them aside, but I won't. Because in 3 months when I get the motor back, it's way more fun. You know what? I have an idea. This is pretty pro. Some of you are like, now you're thinking, Howard. Oh yeah? Let's see if I'm there, sir. Silence is golden. I think we screwed stuff up like this before. How do we know they all hang out together? Well, because they're going to hang out together still. Or I could just watch my own boring, monotonous, stupid video. Oh, I did it backwards. Just, come on, sweetie. There we go. See? They all hang out together. This one down here, that goes to this giant booster port. So when you're in a pickle, in the middle of nowhere, some guy would run up beside you. Look at the size of those contacts. He'd run up beside you, shove that in there, 24 volt boost. Like you care. So, with this one, did they make it the same size? Nope. Now, as you see, it is now left-handed, adjustable. I think I'm making this shit up. Oh, I swore. Sorry. I wasn't supposed to. It's a good thing I don't have any followers. This is less fun. This is silly. Now you're just wondering what I'm doing. Because that hooks to the bottom, we're assuming that's a ground wire. The ground is to the block. As I undo that, I put head bolts back on. It's because of the ambidextrous thing, remember? So when that starter comes out, well, we're just going to leave that in there since it doesn't want to come out. What else we got holding the starter in? Not a lot. 2 big giant bolts. One there at the bottom and one there at the top. And there's the plunger. Your foot pedal inside. And it actually engages the starter. Can you see that? No, you can't. Oh, God. Well, easy. There. It's mechanical. It's pretty fun, eh? Yeah, fun for me, not for you. So we get that one, and then we basically have bare block. A couple of big motor mounts. Then there's a few hanging onto the transmission. Sorry, that was it, time in my mouth. Impolite of me. I don't even know if you guys want to sit around for this. I gotta do it though, so I might as well just leave the camera on. Let's see if that will hook back on there. This is the wrench I found. That was mine from probably 3 years ago. Of course, it's been replaced. Kid you not. We do that. Once we lose something, we tend to lose all hope of finding it again. You know, I could show you something in my toolbox, which wouldn't surprise many of you, because, you know, the old joke of 10 millimeters. Even my impact, 10 millimeter, and it's a fancy one. It's gone. Missing. I also have a German neighbor across the road. He likes to borrow my tools. I forgive him, because eventually they come back. But I usually need them, so I just buy more. And then he finally brings them back. Remember that giant finger comment I made before? Yeah, it's starting to annoy me. Have you looked up John McEnroe yet? Probably not. See, the guy would rage out on people. He's a tennis player, by the way. See there? Excuse me. I'm gonna have to figure out what size that one is down there. We're gonna have to use our eyeballs. Can't see it, which makes it fun. It's looking to be, I don't know. Let's just shove something on her. Start. Well, fender's full of stuff, so might as well start with. Which we start with a half, 9/16. Let's start with a half. I think my next video, I'm going to wear the microphone because it came with it. That seems, it's definitely not that. We'll just lay that there, interfere with the audio. Then we'll try this one and see. Oh, that's it. Oh yeah, that's snug. How am I going to put this? Ow! I'm going to push. Wait, no tomorrow. Come on, sweetie. Nope. Not enough leverage. Holy jumping. What animal put that on? I might have to run underneath. Hang on. I don't want to go underneath. Thing's in the way. Beauty knows no pain. Come on. Oh, yikes. Could this be one of those reverse bolts? I can't believe that. Holy. Those of you who think I'm making this up, I can assure you, I am not. That is in a super precarious position. Right down there. Hey? Yep. Not a lot of places to swing on it from. I'm going to put you over here in case I have to John McEnroe something. And when I say that, once the wrench slips off, that's what I'm talking about. And things could go horribly wrong. Easy. Oh, gimbal malfunction. Please refrain from touching your gimbal. Oh. Wonder if those little fellas at DJI just to put that program in there for fun. And they're just like, for all those guys that like to fondle the gimbal, we're gonna have a warning come up on the screen. You know, I say that, ignore. I don't care. I'm just gonna undo this voltage regulator. You're missing out on all that fun, by the way. Missing. No, I can't do it to you. I can't. I just can't let you. This thing, the voltage regulator, because these giant cables are kind of in my way. See that? Giant cable for that, right there. Not enough threads. Once again, waterproof. Oh, if you get, come on, sweetie. There. Whoa. I think I can actually just take that one out now. Oh, I can. Oh, we'll just fire it down there then. Okay, take care, buddy. And you. Use that zip tied little thing I made as being a pain in the arse. So, how do we get on that without opening up the artery in my arm? Oh. Yeah, this isn't right. It shouldn't be that tight. That's what said to everybody. How tight is it? Well, you don't want the starter to fall out, but this is definitely being chased down by the Germans. If you need a starter, you're not getting her out. I'll tell you that right now. Because somebody named Giant Pipes put the thing in. Oh, I see victory. Can the giant fingers get it now? Yep. Oh, the whole stud's coming. Oh, the whole stud's coming out. You know what that means? I don't know, whatever. Doesn't mean anything. Just mean the stud's coming out with it. This can't go on. I can't hang out with you guys to do this. I'm about to seriously cuss when this camera goes off because it's so hot as well. You sit there. Like I said, when it goes off, things are gonna get serious when it comes to swearing. I'm probably gonna start right now. Did I mention I'm not editing any of my videos anymore? Because, well, as a millennial would say, to be honest, 1000%, I don't know how. I don't know how to edit a video. I don't really care either. I like it, hit fast forward, hit rewind, hit leave, go watch Baywatch. To the ladies, go watch David Hasselhoff. This isn't coming out. Did somebody put a nut behind there? Oh, you villains. Oh, you did not. It's a nut and a bolt. The cussing that just went on in my head was impressive. I'm telling you right now. It's like 300 feet long, this bolt, and nut, somewhat like the generator, because I thought, that's a great idea. Hang on. It's just not fair at times. The things. I think these videos, really, they should help people when they see their giant invoices at a mechanic shop. And they're like, why did it take so long? Like, people would lift the hood on this and go, that's ridiculously simple. Yeah, you have a good time. You come over here and you help. I will hang out with you and drink coffee and whatever else I have in the fridge back there that I stole from Pete. Well, he did say I could have it, but well, don't need natural light's nice too. My skin looks better in this light. There we go. Oh, that seemed like a really, like that's long. Hold on. Okay, see? Think I'm making this up? I'm not. I am not. If that starter comes out, I'm out of here. That's all I got. Yes! Ugh. Here we go. You can tell by it hits. And you see the mechanical unit in it. Right, plunger. So with your foot, mechanically engages it. That's $300 worth of scrap iron. Well, there's a lot less under the hood now. Feeling good about it, other than I've exposed so many more bolts that need undoing. Yep, look at all those. Right there, hiding. Not so hiding. Flywheel. I bet you there's so many bolts that hold this motor to this engine, it's ridiculous. Oh, there's some back there. Can't wait. Yep, they feel really easy to get to. Oh, and there's a nut on the end of it too. Those are my favorite, as we've just experienced. I'm going to leave this to the end because I'm hoping I break it off in the fit of John McEnroe. Hold on. Active track, handsome track. Okay, that's all I got. Then the mini-series, I couldn't even talk about forest creatures and animals and macaws and the mating. I can't. We're really gonna need a break. You and I, me and you, this and us. And we'll return. I'm gonna maybe upload these videos because, well, I'm not. Maybe I will. We'll see you soon.